everyone, it's Laura from TwoBird and Lisa. Welcome to TwoBird Talking. Today we're talking to James Lemon from the Growth Works as part of our insider interviews. Today we're asking James, if you could turn back the clock, what would you have told yourself to do differently in 2019? Over to you, James.
Thank you for the question, Laura. I think there's really four things that I thought about. The first one of these is resiliency through variety, which from a personal point of view, I think is just having a really broad network of peers that you know and you trust and rate you. And I think a bit more mentorship as well, to some people I can really rely on to throw around great ideas. It's become more essential than ever. Second one is I think I'd be more obsessing about proving my impact. So again, trusted customer base, people who know what I'm about, nice and easy to kind of do more carry on work, but suddenly being cast out with people who don't know you trying to win business, actually just really realizing the value of, testimonials, very clear case studies with ROI, and frankly showing that I've got things delivered really fast. So we've had to suddenly write all those things and go back to clients and get the data, whereas probably should have just had those at my fingertips. So third thing is around, I guess I've called it experimental momentum, which is really about just creating an urgency for change. So I've had a couple of clients that I've worked with through most of last year, and in hindsight, I wish I'd actually pushed them a little bit harder. You have your kind of monthly catch-ups, or you catching up every couple of weeks, and everyone's enjoying the process of creating great strategy, getting priorities written down. But things seem to take a little longer than they should. And I think you convince yourself it's the natural rhythm of business. And then the very last one is really around what I call building trust through storytelling, which is, as a small business up against, the giants like your McKinseys or your Boston Consulting Groups, it's really about where are you focusing on building awareness? What content are you putting out there that really tells the story of your expertise, your impact, your empathy, why people should work with you. And I think, again, when things are going well and you've got work coming through the door, it's probably harder to stop and pause and go, yeah, I've really got to think about that story for the rest of the industry. One of the things I'm really enjoying is seeing quite smart packaging in the industry. Again, with quite a traditional hospitality industry, it's kind of buy a room,
yes,
and then you work out the rest of your journey. Yeah. But I think under pressure to cost cut, or kind of reduce your nightly rates, but also seeing a potential for further revenues. You're seeing quite smart packages, which is, again, there's a business called Travel Curious, who I think are doing an amazing job, where it's, look, actually, why not do dinner, bed, breakfast, plus this private tour, start at the hotel, do the neighborhood, come back. And so suddenly, when you're looking for escape from our bedrooms and home offices, that's the kind of thing that works really well as a staycation for domestic demand, unlocking your own city. So I think hotels are seeing these trends pop up, and they're seeing the need that their customers have, and then so suddenly they're doing that.
James, you've frozen. We've lost you, James. Hopefully you can hear us. Hi, James.
Hey, I'm going to rejoin on my Mac, but I just it's done this once before, where it's just suddenly my Mac just dies. It's never done it while something's been recorded before.
Always when you want the technology to work really well, it doesn't.
I know. Sorry. Oh no, and I now am on the other camera. Everyone's going to be like, what's going on? Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right.